What's up, everybody? Tonight I got another kind of an unboxing video. It's another goes along with the last one I just did for the portable chainsaw mill. I'll get my train of thought going here. Don't worry about me. I bought a portable chainsaw mill, put it together last night. Today I got the chainsaw. It is a cheap Chinese chainsaw. Bought it off Amazon. I think I paid 150 bucks, 160 bucks for it. I bought a 62cc chainsaw. I plan on, if everything goes well, I'm going to put a big bar on this chainsaw. It's either going to be a 42-inch or maybe a little bit bigger. I'm a little concerned that it's not going to run the bar. That it's probably going to be a little underpowered, but I'm going to try it anyways. That's why I bought a cheap chainsaw, just because if things go wrong, and I don't know, a chainsaw blows up, so be it. I don't have any other chainsaw. I don't really have a need for one other than the tree I want to slab up. And if it makes it through the whole slabbing process, then I'll have a chainsaw to kind of hang up in the garage. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. I bought it off Amazon. It's a Chinese brand, 62cc. It's a Huyosen. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Huyosen. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So I'll tell you one reason why I bought this saw. I was going to go with another saw on Amazon. It was a Kucher, maybe? Kucher saw. Had pretty decent reviews for being a cheap Chinese brand chainsaw. The reason I didn't go with that chainsaw was because of the bar size. Not the bar size, the chain size. The chain size, I guess from what I understand, I'm not a big chainsaw kind of guy, but it's pretty common to have like a 0.325 chain on the bar. And what I want to do, like I said, I want to upgrade, put a bigger bar on it. The bigger bars seem to accommodate a 3/8 chain. So this one here, from what I read, is that's what it is with a 20-inch bar. So I guess my thought process was, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It might have been pretty simple to maybe switch the gear out on the inside, on the clutch. I don't know much about chainsaws. Thought it might have been easier to just buy this one that had that already on it. Maybe if I bought a bar that had the 3/8 chain on it. I don't know. I guess there's some pitch stuff that's involved. I'm not the right guy to talk to about what you can and can't do on a chainsaw, but it seemed like it was going to be a little easier to me. I haven't fully investigated the whole bigger bar thing yet. I am going to. I wanted to try this out first on the skinnier piece of the tree that I have to see if it's going to go well. And then after that, I was going to buy the bar. So, pretty decent packaging, guys, here. I don't know where this came from. Had the styrofoam pretty secure in there. The chainsaw bar was on top. Looks like some instructions, operating manual. I've literally, you guys are watching me open this up brand new. Gas tank. Oh no, that's a mixing bottle. Goes to show you how much I know about these, right? So here's the chainsaw. And looks like the last piece that was in here. Oh, the chain. I thought it said somewhere this came with a tool bag, but I don't see one. Maybe there is one. Oh. But anyways, let's take this baby out of the bag. Might sit for this. This floor is kind of hurting my knees. Guys, the saw's not too heavy. I think the whole box said like 20. So there's the specs. Power, 4 horsepower, 62 cc, professional. Piston diameter, blah, blah, blah. $7 kilograms, which I don't know what that is. Here in Vermont, we don't work on kilograms. Pretty sure it said it was like 22 pounds or something. Just taking a look at this thing, like an overall view. Made in China, of course, on here. I mean, it feels really rugged, guys. I mean, it feels pretty good. It's heavy. So far I feel like it's got the normal amount of plastics on it. There's a start and stop switch. I noticed right here. I know nothing about this saw, so I'm kind of looking at it with you guys. Looks like gas goes in here. Smells like there was something on it at one time. I don't know if it comes pre-primed with bar and chain oil. I gotta imagine that's probably not how this works. But never use pure petrol. Use petrol 90 with special 2-cycle engine oil. Petrol and oil mixture ratio 25:1. Looks like you got your normal lever here on top, guys. A little security feature to squeeze. The red button. So the trigger will pull. That feels a little chintzy, to be honest with you. I'm assuming that's the choke. That felt pretty good. Yeah, I guess I don't know what else to do with it other than put the bar on it. I should probably whip the instructions open. So this up here, this is cool. I thought in the picture that this was going to be foam, which I'm like, man, that kind of sucks. But no, this is a rubber handle grip. Got some finger type, I guess, comfort grip on the side and here. HNC6220K is the part number. Otherwise, I think I'm, like I said, I'm not a big chainsaw guy, but I'm pretty impressed. I mean, for 150 bucks, it comes with a 20-inch bar. So it said 20, yeah, 20-inch bar. I bet it is a 20-inch bar. I should measure that. I have a tape measure somewhere. I should measure that because I'm wondering if it is in fact a 20-inch. This thing's on it has measurement increments here: 12, 14, 16, and 18. And it goes, well, I would say once it's in the machine, it might be 20-inch. It just doesn't have the 20-inch mark on there. We'll slide this chainsaw bar out of the package here. Low kickback. I don't think my last chainsaw I had, I'm not sure the exact terminology, guys. You bear with me. I'm not a chainsaw guy. But it has the teeth on the end that spin. I'll be honest, this bar feels pretty rugged. It doesn't feel flimsy. It feels pretty stout. Got a part number right on the bar. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I don't see a tool bag. Maybe it's in here. Usually chainsaws, like, well, from my knowledge, oh, this must be it. Little tool bag here. It's a pretty cool little carrying case, keep your stuff in. Yeah, from my experience, you always get one of these. And I got an Allen wrench. A flathead screwdriver. I'm assuming that's to adjust the carburetor. And I don't know what else it would be for. I'm sure it'll tell me. And then it's got this shitty little file. I ain't gonna lie. That's yeah. I mean, it's there. If you didn't want to go out and buy another one, I mean, I'm not afraid to go buy another one. I don't plan on having to sharpen the chainsaw right away. Sharpen the chain, I mean. Flathead screwdriver, I mean, that's like a 30-cent screwdriver. This Allen head's kind of goofy. This must be just to secure the bolt. Yeah, it must be. It fits the bolts, Allen head bolts around the chainsaw case. Maybe you're supposed to just check them, you know, if the handle loosens up. I mean, the first 5 are tight, so I don't know why you gotta check them. Maybe over time this thing vibrates and loosens up. I don't know. I got a Chinese 4-wheeler that I put together. I didn't really put it together, I just got it running. And kids love it. I've had it for a year. And it sounds like it's rattling apart when you drive it. We get going pretty fast. So maybe that's what this is. Make sure it doesn't rattle apart. I don't know. But like I said, guys, so far I'm pretty impressed. The weight, it feels rugged. The plastics is normal plastics that you would find on any product. This plastic handle feels like it's pretty rugged plastic, pretty stout. I don't see an issue with that. I mean, I feel like this is your basic chainsaw, and I feel like they're all have the same idea as far as the plastic casing goes and the plastic handles. Everything else looks metal. I see some grease inside on the clutch. A little part number plate there. It does have some packing oil or grease in it. I don't know. Looks like there might be an adjustment for oil. I'm not sure, but the instructions I'm sure will tell me. Oh, first thing I saw, guys, on the back for pro use. I'm no pro. I'm gonna pretend like I am, though. Here. Chain catcher, chain tensioning. That's pretty straightforward. The chain tensioning, guys. The clutch cover. Blah blah blah. Chain brake, guide bar, chain, trigger lock. Yeah, got it all. Trigger button. That must be the trigger button must hold the. You got too lazy and just wanted to. Yeah, so that'll hold it. The trigger button, if you push the trigger in or squeeze it, push this button over, it'll hold the trigger down. Just chainsaw will run, which I think is kind of cool. A little cruise control for the chainsaw. When I'm cutting slabs, that might work out well. I'm probably not going to read the warnings. I don't have any oil and I don't have any gas mixed up. I'm going to do that tomorrow. It's about 9:30 at night right now. I just wanted to kind of get it together, get a rough idea of what it was all about. Yeah, it definitely smells like it's had gas in it before. That's kind of strange. I don't know if that's normal for these or not. But you guys watch me pull this right out of the box, so. I mean, it's still got grease on it. Looks like it might be from the factory. Doesn't look to me like it's ever been run. I'm gonna go with it. So, you know, maybe they installed it at the factory, guys, and maybe they just put it on backwards. I don't know. Maybe in some instances they didn't. They didn't put them on in some production, and then maybe in some they did. I don't know. It's not a big deal to put it on or off. I'm gonna take out my Allen wrench and then just switch it, unless the instructions are wrong. And I haven't had enough of these to know, you know, should it be in a different, certain direction. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm just confirming, making sure that I was, in fact, true statement here, that it was on wrong, and I'm pretty sure it was, because it had this part, this wider part to the bottom, and in the picture it shows it. No, it was on the top, like this, the wider part, and in the picture it's showing this wider part on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make that big a difference. Maybe it's got to be unlocked. Oh yeah. so the you got to hit the chain brake back, and it fell right off. I don't know why that made a difference, but fingers are a little greasy. I don't want to get them all over my GoPro, but so here's in the clutch cover after I had that small dilemma trying to figure out how to get that off. But here's what she looks like. So make sure we've got our name on the right way. So it said slide it under the clutch, which is really easy to do. I just kind of took this, angled it under clutch, and slid it over for the slot for the bolts. That was pretty simple. This right here. I mean, this seems pretty easy, but to the groove. Not really sure if there's a solid way to do that without absolutely screwing everything up. I mean, I would say it is. I mean, I just rotated the chain. It's got to be locked in. So then it says put the cover back on, which I assume is an easy task. Although I have battled a little bit the rest of it. After I'm done this, I'll be a pro. So this is the pinhole you've got to line up. So you've got to line this little lever up here, guys. There's an adjustment on it here. It's looking like to me I've got to get that to line up correctly. Let me see how much it's missing by. It's so dark in here, it's kind of hard to tell. I think it's missing by just a little bit. No, I actually think it slid right in. Oh yeah, it's in there. Okay, I'll take my bolts. Nuts. Why did I say bolts? Nuts. go ahead and cinch this down. And I think this is pretty much going to do it until tomorrow. So guys, this is pretty straightforward assembly. Chains on, it's in the grooves, a little bit of play in it. Can tighten it up if need be. I imagine the chain's going to stretch out quite a bit being brand new. And I'll read the instructions, make sure I know how to tension it tightly or properly. I'm going to assume I stuck my screwdriver in here and pushed it. I think you got to screw that bad boy to tighten it up. Not really sure without reading the directions. Not a big direction guy. But I'm going to guess that's how that works. Maybe that screwdriver wasn't for adjusting the carb. Maybe it's for the chain tension. That might have been for the carburetor. I mean, I don't want to go super tight with the chain. It ain't supposed to be that tight. Yeah, that tightened it up. I'm not going to get crazy with it. I want to cut a few things with it, let it stretch out and kind of become itself. Get adjusted to things. I'm going to leave it just like that, guys. 20-inch bar. I'll get it fired up tomorrow. And maybe I'll do a video on first startup. See how hard it starts. For now, I'll keep all this stuff in my tool bag and leave it for tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks for viewing. Hey guys, it's the following day after setting up the chainsaw. I have the chainsaw full of gas and full of bar and chain oil. That's the only thing I've done. I've never started this saw. I'm about to go start it for the first time out of the box. I got it mixed 25 to 1 like it said to do. Took about that whole jug. The whole jug that I mixed up. There's just a little bit left in the bottom. But I'm going to go ahead and see how long it takes me to fire this up brand new.
That's it, guys. That wasn't too bad. Brand new. Sounds really good. I like the sound of that chainsaw. It's got a good muffler on it. I'm gonna let it idle a little bit here. The idle sounds good, so I might give a little whack on one of these logs here just to see what it'll do. But I wanted to at least show you guys the first initial startup of this Huyosen chainsaw. So far so good, guys.